You got to be so happy with your offense that you guys adapt to everything.
Yeah, I don't know if happy's the right word. Yeah, it was good to see us do that the other night. There were some different challenges than we've faced all year, most of which being a really, really good defense. And and obviously the conditions, the importance of the game, and to see us respond the way we did was obviously a good thing.
You happy you have a week off to kind of rest up this last one?
I'm okay with it either way. I'd have been fine with playing. We're on a pretty good roll right now, but there's definitely some positives to having the week off, and it's just going to all be on how we handle it. We've got to handle it well. The week off isn't enough. You've got to do the things that you need to do during the week off to make it productive. And our message to them has been we were incredibly productive on the bye week after Ohio State, before TCU, and got a lot better as a football team. We got a lot better offensively that week, and we've got to approach this week the same way.
Is that a lot of that just off the field work you're talking about, watching film and stuff like
that?
No,
a lot of it's on the field work. We're still practicing. We're still getting after it. They'll get one more day off, I think, this week because of Thanksgiving than they did that week. But you got to make the work productive. You can't just go through the motions. You can't look at it as an off week. It's just a practice week where we don't have a game, and we still have. It's a different feeling around here right now than it was obviously after those first three. But we got to approach this week the same way, with an edge and understanding we got to get better and get ready to hopefully play our best game.
So were you happy today with what happened?
I think they were good. They were excited. We had a good talk before, and I think they approached it the right way, and we just got to continue to do that throughout the week.
Baker, you got two guys on your offense that are finalists today for awards, and Baker and Dede, major awards. A lot of people out there wonder, who would be the better Heisman candidate between those two? How do you look at those two in terms of that award?
Oh, that's like asking you who your favorite child is. There's not a good answer. Happy for both those guys. I mean, they very much deserving. And when you got a group of guys that's working hard and done things the way that our group has, then you're going to get some individual guys recognized, and it's great for them individually, but it's great for this team and this group of guys, and great for our program. I mean, anytime you're never picky about that stuff. You understand there's a lot of things both on the field and off the field that go into those kind of awards, and I hope we can keep playing well, and if we do, then our guys will continue to get nice awards and recognition like that.
So Dede then.
Yeah, there you go.
You look at the Biletnikoff list. You've coached two of the three finalists in Zay Jones and
yeah.
Dede. I mean, they're similar players, different players, both impact players, of course.
Yeah, they're different. Both obviously very, very good players. Zay came into us there, had him his first 2 years. Did a great job. Really hard worker. He's a lot bigger guy than Dede. He doesn't run quite as well as Dede, which most people don't. But yeah, really long, competitive catches, really cerebral player. I've been proud of him to see what he's done there, and Dede's done a great job, and it's a great award. We've had two winners. We have a chance to coach two winners, or a two-time winner, and it's a great event, a big-time award. Awesome recognition for Dede and Zay both to be a part of it.
From what I understand, he had such a good game blocking that I don't know how that would play off of that committee, but if you said that, you'd show what kind of overall football player he is.
Well, I think that's just part of his impact throughout the year. It's not just been catching. It's not just been one thing. I mean, he's obviously been a huge factor on returns here at the end of the year. He's been probably down in and down out our best blocker out there. He's ran the ball. I mean, he's done a little bit of everything, and that's what makes him such a valuable player, different from maybe a guy that all he does is play receiver.
What would it mean for you, to take that step and have a player that you've coached wind up in New York, regardless who it would be?
Man, it's hard to answer. I mean, I look at like last year, had Bake been invited, would that have changed anything for me or my thoughts on it, on how he played or our group? No. I mean, they're nice, and I of course you respect it. I mean, those awards are historic, that one in particular, and so I have a lot of respect and appreciation for it, but does it change my perspective of this team or any of our players individually? That'll never be how we define them here.
ask
Did-
about this question. Just Didi, the way he's handled all the attention with maturity. Just your thoughts on how he's done it through these last 6-7 weeks.
He's done a good job. He's grown up a lot. I think just the value of him having been in our program for a year now. Seeing how some of those guys handled that stuff last year, I thought Sterling, Baker, all those guys that got recognized, Samaje last year handled it in a great way. And again, I just think the way Coach runs this program, where it's team first, it's not about individuals. Those things are nice. I think when these things happen, you don't have to go adjust because that's how we run it every single day. And so I think that's just one of the great benefits of it. And he's handled it just as good as we would hope.
Lincoln, how big of a day did your offensive line?
They were good. That's an offensive lineman's dream. I mean, you wish every one of them could be like that. And not just the weather, but the atmosphere. A really talented opponent. It was just kind of a brawler type game. I mean, it was just the setting, everything about it was, and it was. We played very physical. We played probably as physical a game up front as we've played since I've been here in either year. It was. We really stepped to the plate, played really, really physical, and so did they. And it was fun to watch that battle up front all night.
What was your take in the locker room after the pregame fracas? As an offense, you want you guys to be poisoned. They didn't make any mistakes. They actually handled everything pretty well. So what were you worried about back in the locker room, if anything?
Just that they would tear the whole place down. Yeah, they were ready to roll. Yeah, that's sometimes you got to have a team that can handle those kinds of things. Some people can, some people can't. Some teams you've been a part of can, some can't. But again, that's what we said all week. We've been there. We've been in big games like that. We've been in tense situations like that. And like I said, that's not always the answer. But I think our guys know how to handle it and use it the right way, and they certainly did. They were as ready to play as either team in the 2 years I've been here for any game.
You got family descending on you this week to see the little one and everything?
Yeah, we'll get a little bit of family time here at the end. Just it's hard because you got this one out there in 2 weeks, and that's almost all you can think about. And then we got to recruit on Sunday. The whole recruiting calendars. I don't know if everybody says it every year. They got to look at this. It's it's a major issue. There's so many more midterm guys than we used to have. And we've got 2 weeks to see these midterm guys, and one of these weeks is game week. Next week you got all the award stuff and the national football deal in New York. And I mean, it's, and you got to see these midterm kids and got to get ready for a Big 12 championship game. And I mean, we got to figure out something a little bit better than this as far as the calendar. So it'll be a nice few days off, but then it'll be a busy Sunday seeing all these great midterm commits that we have that'll be here in January, and then getting ready for a big one here.
How much does the extra week help with preparation?
I think honestly probably a little overrated. I mean, are you going to do any more than you do in a normal week? Probably not. You can spread it out a little bit more. You get maybe a little bit more sleep here and there. Probably a little bit easier on the staff that you have that time. But we're still going to study every bit of it we can and come out with the best plan that we can, and then hopefully our guys will be fresh and ready to execute it.
Are you going to have any guys over at your house for Thanksgiving? Anyone that can't go home or anything?
Yeah, we probably will. We normally do. Our guys will be spread out. Luckily, with enough days off, I think most of our guys will be able to get home. But I'm sure we'll get a few coming through there. They like to come eat at the house. They're good at that. Yeah.
What's one thing you got to have on the table?
That's a good question. Probably my grandmother's recipe for mashed potatoes. It's like a heart attack waiting to happen, man. It tastes good though. It tastes pretty good though.
Got some lard in there, maybe?
Oh man, everything bad you can put in there, it's in there. This wine's good. Yeah. All right.
Thanks,
All right.
Thanks,
Thank
Lincoln.
y'all.